Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of Ostranauts. This is episode 55, and without further ado, let's continue drifting. Well, I guess we are technically drifting, right? Because we're not, at the moment, under powered flight. We're not accelerating or decelerating. But we are drifting at fairly good speed towards the flotilla, I believe. Which is an interesting sensor contact I've never been to. It did not exist last time I played this game, back when, like, version 10 or something. Um, but it does look like the nav markers around K-Leg. To be fair, I didn't ever go to any of those nav buoys either around K-Leg, so I have no idea what those are. Might just be like a, hey, here's a thing. Anyway. I'm also, I'll be honest, really confused as to how I'm getting so many. No, I'm not really getting many views, but you know what? Relatively speaking, I'm getting a fairly large number of views. My last episode, which was literally just me refilling nitrogen cans, somehow got like 80 views as of this moment, as of the moment of recording. Frankly, I don't understand that. Like, I was talking about, like, I was refilling nitrogen cans. I guess I was talking about, like, technology, and oh, I also noticed I got a climate change warning on my YouTube, which I think is kind of cool. First off, I completely agree with, like, anthropogenic climate change. That is definitely a thing that is happening. I've experienced it in my own life. I remember, like, 20 years ago, Halloween was snow pants. You know, you had to bundle up because you were gonna fight through snow. And then 10 years ago, Halloween was like slush. And then later that night it was ice. And earlier this year, Halloween was 50 degrees. Yeah. Which admittedly is probably good from, like, a costume perspective, right? Like, you've got a lot more options, especially if you're a northerner. Uh, Although, I don't know, never stopped the girls back when I was in college, so I don't know how they did it. They definitely still showed up to Halloween parties in lingerie. Um, probably had some frostbite as well. I don't know. Not my business. Definitely been a long time since then. Um, and yeah, so climate change definitely a thing that's happening. It's something that I've experienced myself, I believe. And so that is a real thing. If you don't believe in that, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to tell you. Um, but it is kind of cool that YouTube put a climate change warning on my video. Um, I hope it doesn't mean that YouTube thinks I'm a climate change denier, because I'm not. But it might be. I really don't know what YouTube thinks of me. I doubt it's anything good. These are empty cans, so I'm not going to worry about them, or at least mostly empty cans. Alright, so we've got another 2 hours of drifting. I don't know if this episode we're going to have time to actually get to Flotilla and do all the fun Flotilla stuff. Um, but we are going to make the most of the time that we spend drifting, and I think that is going to primarily consist of reorganization. I absolutely forgot to do one of the things that I was going to do, which is bring that Mira. So, for now, I want to drop off some of these nitrogen cans that we've been refilling. Then after we drop off these cans, I guess we can grab some of these oxygen cans that we have been not refilling yet. Let's also grab, what is that? No? No? What is that stack with? Carbon fiber. Oh wow, it's like the one thing I have. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm going to grab some of these oxygen tanks, probably, and maybe grab those empty nitrogen cans. The ones along the top, I believe these two are empty. Yeah. So I'm going to grab those two as well. Put them somewhere a little bit closer to the door, I think, because I might just leave them on a wreck. I don't know. Haven't really decided yet. Okay, so I was actually thinking about this design here. Now I understand why I put that in, because I put the heater in here, which I might move the heater out to there. I think that might make a little bit more sense. Although it is nice to have this be kind of like the air handling room of sorts. I do, however, need to put a vent in if I'm gonna do that. So I should probably remember to put in that vent. Do I want to put the vent in on this side or on this side? Probably on this side, actually, on the inside. I don't know, it feels like it would be a little bit further from the outer skin of the spacecraft. I think that just feels safer. I don't know if it's actually safer or not, but it feels safer. Actually, it's definitely not safer. Not even remotely, because if you, I mean, it's not going to matter, right? You pierce the outer skin, I'm just venting all the air. Especially since I have a tendency to keep this door open. I should probably fix that. I also should probably actually consider using, what's the word? Powered vents for that, so that they can, like, slam shut if I'm having, air problems, right? I wonder if that's a thing that powered vents can do. Maybe that's not a thing that they can do. I mean, I assume it's a thing they can do. Why wouldn't that be a thing they can do? That just feels like a pretty basic thing that you'd want your powered vents to do. Otherwise, like, what is the point of putting power to your vents, apart from just wasting power? Yeah. Oh well. That's a thing that I was, What was I doing? Right, conduit. Let's uninstall this conduit. I think I have to uninstall these conduits to be able to put the Mura down first. So let's also uninstall these. And one at a time, because it's literally just 2 orders, right? It's not that big a deal. So let's, yeah. I'm thinking we drag this cart out to here. Because we got space for at least 1 battery. And then I think I might just put like a second battery there or something, because then we still have walking space, which gives us clearance. Is clearance the right word? I think clearance is the right word, which gives us access to all the repairs that we need to do. And at the same time, we have an extra battery. So, nothing bad there. That's a great plan, right? I think it's a great plan. Let's get that gas pressure down a little bit. Not really a big problem. It was like 1538, right? I'm pretty sure that's when we started running into flotilla. If I use this, will I have to drop the dolly? Probably. Let's find out. Wow, I am using it while holding on to the dolly. That's okay. Yeah. Anyway, that makes sense, right? 1 hour 57 minutes. Yeah, about 1538. Cool. My memory is functional. Barely, but functional. You know, I think that's something worth taking pride in, right? Having a functional memory. Especially at my age. I'm not that old, but especially at my age. It just feels like a good thing to have. Functional memory. I think I need to start dealing with these walls, because they're kind of starting to get a little bit obnoxious, just kind of having walls in the way. Oh well. It's not that big a deal yet. And I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Oxygen tanks. Where am I gonna put them? Probably should have them, like, set up in there. Oh, I probably dragged them out because I was gonna do some refills. You know what? That's not a great time. I don't think I'm going to do the refill thing anymore. I feel like that was just a kind of a waste of time and effort and energy. So, let's just install this battery for now. I guess I should probably hook it up to the conduits too, right? Yeah. But anyway, absolute confusion as to why I'm getting like 80 views in my previous video. And like, especially because the one where I fire up the fusion reactor only got like 20 views, right? So how? The more interesting thing that I do in the game seems to get less engagement, and that's just wild to me. Unless people think that I'm interesting to listen to, and it's the rants that are keeping people engaged. If that's the case, dang, I guess I need to start preparing rants, huh? Haven't really thought about that. I guess I did tease a rant, possible rant that I'm considering doing, didn't I? I didn't really plan anything out though, unfortunately. So I don't have much of a planned rant ready to go. How am I gonna hook? I'm just kind of like wondering how I'm gonna hook this up to power now. I guess I could just hook it right into there and just have a random conduit. Alright, that's I think what I'm gonna do. Let's do power conduit 1, 2, 3. Auto task. Perfect. Where are we going? Oh. Oh, we still need to fix up this thruster, don't we? Yeah, we do. Well, I guess it's probably a good thing, because we just gave him some carbon fiber that we needed. Which also freed up that one inventory spot. Cool. Good planning. See how good my planning is when I grabbed that carbon fiber in advance? There was no planning involved whatsoever. That was just like sheer dumb luck. And it looks like we are hooked up to power. Yeah. We're using a surprisingly small amount of battery, actually. 3 kilowatts each. That's pretty cool. Did we get the repair? We did. We're getting the repair done. Nice. Hell yeah. It's a little bit of a long repair, but it's a good repair, right? Since we're gonna need more thrust eventually, especially with how big our ship's getting. Oh, and it's getting restored. Perfect. Life is good. Ish and a half. Okay, so now that we have placed a battery in my vented dolly parking spot, where am I gonna put the dolly? Can I fit it into here? No, I cannot. There is nowhere I can put it. Okay, without moving that thruster at least, which I don't really want to do because I'm not sure where I could put that thruster. Wonder if I could. No, because the tank's right there, which is gonna get in the way, and I guess the reactor does take up that space, huh? Okay, this was badly planned. I've got a bunch of space out here. However, that is not vented space, so Ooh, I can move some of the stuff around, can't I? So, for example, this chair needs to go into vented space. This bin probably needs to... Okay, I can't move the bin to vented space. That's obnoxious. But it still probably should go there eventually. Heater. I already have a heater installed, so I probably don't need another one. I should grab one of these coolers, maybe? Oh, I was gonna definitely need to grab the Mura. Right, because that's the thing that I'm installing. I wonder if... For some reason, this cooler looks a little small. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, okay, it's sticking out into the wall somehow. It's glitching a little bit. Yeah, well, you know what? We're just gonna drag the dolly into vented space and then deal with it later. Right. So... If we go... Actually, we can just drag the dolly right to there. Right. No, looks like we need to move the mirror out first if we want to do that. Let's also grab these chairs out too while we're at it. Yes. Wow, there's another heater back there? Jeez. I've got too many heaters. I'm gonna also leave these tanks here. The oxygen tanks, I mean. Because, why? Oh, no, never mind. That's a terrible place to leave them, especially if I want to drag the dolly over to there. Or leave the dolly there, I mean. So let's, there we go. Now we've got room for the dolly. Perfect. Now, let's see if we can get this Mura installed properly. I probably don't have enough conduits. That's actually really, really unfortunate. I definitely don't have enough conduits. I have only the one, when I need at least 2. Do I have any conduits in... Well, I have more tanks to install. Oh, there is a cooler in vented space. Okay. So I could... Let's see here. We're at 293 Kelvin, right? So that's a reasonable temperature. That's like, what, 20 degrees Celsius. That's like 70 Fahrenheit-ish. Yeah, 70 freedom units or so. Okay. So I'm thinking I put the Mura... Oh, I should probably space it out. I don't know if I want to, however. I wonder... Okay, so can I walk over installed tanks? I don't think I can. Because the thing is, if I put the Mura right next to it, I probably won't be able to get to here. But if I put the Mura over one, then I probably won't be able to get into here, which means I'd need to move this thruster. Which is honestly, I think, less painful. I think I might move this thruster, and actually, I could stick the thruster, like, back there or something. Because I've got the space now, after having to, you know, move that, or place that Mura there. So let's install this Mura right here. Line it up the same way as the other one, just because that way will look better, right? Yeah. This is definitely working out. I do actually. I could add to my technology rant from last episode. I was thinking about Internet of Things, and as I'm sure many of you are aware, everything wants to be connected to the internet now. And well, I guess nowadays everything also wants to be connected to some kind of AI, which is terrifying to me. I was never one of those like Google Nest, Apple, whatever Apple calls their wait, what? Oh. I am... Okay, I guess we're fixing the EVA suit too. That's kind of cool. Did we... What is going on? No conduit? Starts opening... Oh, we do have a conduit, maybe. Oh, no, we're fixing up a... What is that, an intake regulator? Okay. What are we doing? I guess we are, yeah, we need to find some more conduits. Alright, let's go do that. Let's go find another conduit, and, then we can figure out what we're gonna do with the hookups over there. Okay, are we down to a reasonable pressure? Yes, we are. Close enough. Now, I do have more conduits, right? This is like a little bit of a wishful thing. Oh, yes, I do. Thank you. Let's grab one of them. Perfect. Let's grab all of them, actually. Perfect. Let's also, have a PDA there. Is that a, what kind of trencher is that? Nacho Fiesta. I don't know if I have any more Nacho Fiestas. Let's grab these 4 Kung Pao chickens. Wasn't there 5? Did we eat one, or did one of them, like, turn into a locker full of meat somewhere? That's a little bit terrifying. Alright, whatever. Not gonna worry about it. Not gonna overthink this. We're just gonna pretend that everything is okay. That's a drink pouch full of water. Good to know. I wonder how long this salvage permit was for. 94109. Okay, so we got plenty of time. And we still got time before we crash. Alright, cool. I guess salvage permits aren't that big a deal, because if I'm not, like, actively salvaging, I shouldn't get stopped. And, I mean, you can always just get away from the cops, right? We've done that before. I did that in, like, the 1st or 2nd episode. It might have been the 3rd. Either way, very early on. We can avoid getting caught by the police. Usually, Okay, I guess we're just gonna fix this suit before we, fix up that conduit. Which, you know what, I'm fine with that. EVA suits are a good thing to have, functional at most times. And, yeah. Looks like we installed that conduit, which means it's time to start installing nitrogen tanks. Let's go with, oh, all these want me to... Okay, yeah, I guess I'm already... Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. Well, we're just gonna install it then. Let's go like that. I probably shouldn't... I guess I could probably use the install function in order to install, nitrogen tanks. Probably? I don't know. I should try that. Now, can I walk back there? No, I can't. See? Good thing I didn't do that. But, now that I'm thinking about it, I could actually just drop, the other thruster, like, right there. Or actually, I can put it right there. That would work out pretty well, actually. As long as it doesn't, uninstall its way to the outside, which it appears to is what it's doing at the moment. It would be very unpleasant if that got dropped outside and then flew off. Please don't get dropped outside and fly off. Well, it hasn't flown off yet. But it did get dropped outside. Okay. Let's give it a little bit of time to depressurize. You know, the other thing that we are desperately lacking, now that I think about it, like, we got the whole reactor set up, we're good on that, but we still do not have a CO2 scrubber. And we are definitely up at, like, half a kilopascal of CO2, which, as I do not recall, because I was not paying attention in class back in the day, but I'm pretty sure that's where you start running into some hypercapnia issues. I don't know if that's how it works in this game, though. I'm not experienced in pressure regulation in real life, at least not in the life support sense. I'm sure I could figure out a little bit of pressure regulation basics otherwise. I wonder if it's actually faster to just install from the outside. Install. Yeah, like that. Perfect. And then we'll have thrust, we'll have access to anywhere we need to go, to switch out whatever tanks we need and repair whatever walls we need to repair. Yeah, this is working out great. This is working out perfect. I'm actually accomplishing things so fast, I'm not even sure what I'm going to do for the rest of the episode. I guess we could always just speed up time and hope we get to flotilla faster. My dude does need to poo, so, yeah. That's something that we should probably think about. But that's, I'm thinking that's going to be some flotilla business, because we do not have a place to poo here. Which is an unfortunate reality of the situation, but it is a reality nonetheless. I wonder if there might be some. Nah, I shouldn't bother doing that. I was thinking I could grab this can and bring it over here and just like dump it out somewhere, which would not be necessarily a bad thing, right? Like it would just add more air to my breathable space, but I'm not sure if that's necessarily something I need to do at the moment. Okay, what can we do? We could always, like, try cleaning up the ship a little bit. That is something we should consider. Oh. Nitrogen alarm. You know, for proper air regulation, I should probably have proper nitrogen pressure, right? Let's see, can I just, like, put that in my inventory? I believe I can. Nice. So I'm thinking I might actually try to hook up some nitrogen pressure. That'd be nice. Oh, vent. Vent. I need to put a vent into this room. Is there a vent? I believe, yes, perfect. Pick up. Yeah, because those are Kangs. I think that's actually my last vent, isn't it? I think it is. Okay. Not terrible. Not great, not terrible. Because I think that's all the vents that we really need. Right? Yeah, I think so. So if I vent here, for example, and then I could do like, if I put the nitrogen bottle there, it would be a little, what's the word that I'm looking for? A little claustrophobic for this entrance, but I guess I already have like a refiller pump there. So that's not terrible. I did want to put the vent there, though. And I definitely can't put it here, because then I wouldn't have access. Well, yeah, then I wouldn't have access. Alright, that might be something to think about. Let's focus on installing this vent first. No, we're definitely putting it on that one. My bad, my bad. Yes, this is a decision that we have made. Whether it is the correct decision or not, that is a secondary question. For now, however, it is. Cancel action. Cancel action, cancel task. There we go. Perfect. Go install that vent. Unless that the implication there was that we do actually have a second vent lying around on the ship somewhere. I do not know where. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we do have a second vent. Nice. We have another vent that we can... Nope. If I auto-task, will he start reinstalling that vent again? Yes, he will. Awesome. Good job, Sylvester Sandoval. I didn't have to restart that job. And now we can close this. Perfect. Yeah, I like that. Got a little bit of a... Oh, wait, I need to open that vent. Open. Nice. Now we have the double Mura. It's a good amount of whatchamacallit. Delta V. I think we should be up at about 10, right? Hopefully. Did we finish repairing this EVA suit? No, let's go restore that. That's something we can do. In the meantime, I'm going to think about what I'm going to do, read nitrogen. So, if we've got our oxygen being fed in through our sleeping area, which kind of makes sense, right? I want this place to always be oxygenated. I feel like nitrogen should also be fed into our sleeping area. It is... Actually, I think it's the only internal room on my ship. Yeah, because that is the only room on the ship which does not have external walls, which means it is by far the safest room on my ship. Oh, we do have a bunch of PDAs to hack. That's a thing that we can do. Yeah, because there's at least 2 right there. There's probably... I think there's a bunch... Oh, yeah, 3 out there. Yeah, we definitely have a bunch of PDAs to deal with. That's something I need to think about as well. Let's, Oh! Hello, full stack of Nacho Fiestas, and Kung Pao chickens, and... Oh. There we go. Organizational stuff. What am I going to do with this data card? I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this data card. I'm not even sure what the point of that data card is. I assume it's got some data on it, and that is the entire point, right? To transfer data. What else do you do with the data card if it's not transfer data? I'm thinking this vent might need to move. Because now that I think about it, right, if I'm trying to build a toilet, then I'm going to have, like, sink, pooper, small open space, well, I don't know. Can I put the sink under the vent? Probably. If I can't, then that would be kind of sad. If I can, then that works out perfect. There's some trash here. Why can I not... There's some, like, invisible trash. What? That was weird. Okay, well, can we repair this? What do we need for that? Looks like we need carbon fiber scrap. Oh! Okay. I was kind of hoping to avoid that. Especially because now he's going in this direction. That doesn't really help me at all. Okay, you know what? Yep. That didn't work out very well at all. Alright, whatever. We're gonna... Yeah, we're That's a problem because now our O2 pump is probably all over control panel. So let's go fix our O2 pump here. By fix, I mean turn. Oh, it's already off. Perfect. And we have no N2 pump currently running, so life should be good, right? Gives motor. Do we not have a motor? We definitely have motors. We collected a bunch of them, didn't we? Repair. Unable to comply. Okay. Well. Wait, what are we repairing now? Is that a damaged tank? That's not good. No, it's not a damaged... Oh, it's damaged conduit. I gotcha. Okay, so... I guess we don't have enough motors. Which means that what we're gonna do now is... we're going to open this so that we can start venting this all back into our living quarters. And we are going to also turn this on so we can also start venting back into our living quarters, right? Because this is the 30, yeah, and that's the 40. But this room is massive. This reactor room is huge. So we're not actually going to be able to reach anything resembling a reasonable pressure in our living quarters without venting this reactor compartment either. So let's open that door. Yeah, that's going to have to happen. And from there, we've got so much crap we need to start cleaning up. It's not even so much like the need to clean up, right? Because a lot of this stuff isn't a problem as long as I remember to use or as long as we're using auto task. It's just like it's just a mess to be in, which I'll be honest, I got a pretty high tolerance for being in messes. One of the reasons that I don't have roommates. Well, no, I've had roommates in the past, and they did not like living with me, so I no longer have roommates, which is fine. Don't really need roommates at the moment. Kind of hoping that stays that way, because then it's a lot nicer not having to worry about what other people think of how you live. You know, other people can be judgmental. Sometimes with good reason. And that is definitely a thing. Well, you know what? This is a little bit cleaner at least. Things are kinda somewhat tidy. There's space to stand. Because each one of these is supposed to be like roughly a foot, right? Each square. Or a third of a meter technically, which is about a foot and change. It's like 12.3 inches, something like that. Something weird. Is it? No, I think it's 13 inches. Because I'm pretty sure a meter's 39.36 inches. I don't know. Somebody look it up, because I am not going to at the moment. Yeah, I think we just kind of wait now. Wait for this to repressurize and repressurize properly. Which is going to take a little while, because we just vented a huge amount of air into our living quarters. Or out of our living quarters, I guess, into our cargo quarters. Yeah. And we've got a solid hour before we arrive. Well, hopefully that's enough time to finish venting. It's also a little bit not enough time to sleep, though. That's a little obnoxious. So I think I'm just gonna end up having to chill here and wait for we're hungry. That's less than ideal, considering I'm pretty sure we don't have enough air to breathe in there. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna stand and wait some more. Won't be that big of a deal. You know what? I am going to actually grab one of these totes. I think either the backpack or the tote was empty-ish. Well, that's not empty. How about the tote? That's also not empty. But it's emptier. So, let's put this stuff in here. This toothbrush I'm gonna put into the sink. Maybe. We had a suit. Pressure suit. Oh, that was it here. So we should probably put the pressure helmet next to the pressure suit. And we're going to use this tote. Let's go no light for a little bit. And I am going to put all the PDAs in here. And possibly the guns. Nah, probably just the PDAs. I don't really need to have a separate gun storage. I just want to have like a PDA tote. And then we can move some files over to our nav console, right? Oh, hey, I already have like... Huh. Why is this one off and this one not? Interesting. I wonder if that's there's a reason behind that that I'm just not aware of. It's there's probably a good reason behind that that I'm not aware of. I should not have closed that inventory screen. That was the one that I really kind of wanted to keep. Oh, and it's easy to reopen because I'm holding the toad. And this guy just has the gun and the nothing particularly useful. My little stabbing sword, which has drawn blood, unfortunately. I'll be honest, I'm still a little unhappy that I killed somebody in this game, and I know it's a video game, and like I have expressed regret on many occasions, but it just feels, I don't know, like it's not a fighting game, right? It just feels like it actually just felt like I murdered somebody. Oh, I've got more data cards. Alright, well, let's put them there. Let's see here, yeah. Now I can do this as well. There we go, there's the pressure hat. Put it next to the pressure suit. And, we're still about an hour out. Okay, I could swear there's another PDA somewhere. It was in that crate, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Okay. And I have one in the backpack. So, one of the things I remember when I was trying to transfer files last time is it's kind of hard to keep track of which PDA is where, because I don't think you can name them. No, I don't think you can, so they're all just whether locked or unlocked. So if I keep, I'm thinking, yeah, there we go. If I keep the unlocked, if I keep the PDAs that I'm not using in the tote, then I can just be like, because it shows you the location of the PDA. Then, so the tote ones are the unimportant ones, and the backpack one is the important one. That makes sense, right? I think that makes sense. I'm just gonna pretend it makes sense. I think it makes perfect sense. Anyway, let's go put our tote down. Now that it's all full of PDAs, I forgot to put away my toothbrush. Should probably do that. And I still need to install that cooler, even though we are pretty good when it comes to the cooler situation. The cold situation, I mean. Let's see, inventory bin. Yes, cooler, toothbrush, there we go. Huh. There's also a bunch of hygiene packs somewhere. I don't remember where those are. Oh well, I should probably move them here too. Well, I'll figure it out eventually. Probably. This one's off too, and that one's not. Is there like an on-off switch on these suits? Couldn't tell ya. No idea. Alright, well, whatever. I wonder if I, yeah, let's see here. Yeah. Not sure what I'm doing at this moment in time. I feel like apologies for that. Yeah, I got nothing to fix. I'm just waiting for this stuff to depressurize, huh? Yeah, that's kind of an unfortunate little moment. Oh, right, cooler. I was going to install a cooler. I do not have conduits on this outside wall, huh? Wait, do I not have outside conduits? Local authority ship scan detected. Okay, well, whatever. We've got a salvage license. Let's install this cooler like right here. Can we do that? We need to move some of these walls out of the way. That I guess kind of makes sense, because they are kind of taking up space. And there we go. Now install like so. Perfect. Nice. There we go. Alright, then from there we just need to new nav message received. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go check that out right now, huh? Because that's not a thing that happens every day. I think last time we saw a new nav message, it was time to flee from the police. So let's go check that out real quick. if I link that to my PDA, will I be able to see my messages remotely? Probably. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Message log. Log entries found. Your transponder salvage firm appears to be in good order. Have a good day, citizen. Nice. Yeah, we are in good order. Can we like go back all the way to the time where we didn't have a good order? Setting guidance. I actually do not. Cleared for I don't think we can, because it's definitely been a while. Yeah. Salvage permits in good order. 826. Oh wow, 826. That's a solid. Yeah, no, because it was the no fuel to spare thing, right? Yeah, I remember that. I think the no fuel to spare was the guy that then turned red and was, I think, an angry cop. Well, okay, cool. So that's fun fact. Your nav console shows all of the messages that you've received, and I forgot to check the time left. 51 minutes. It's not too bad. How's our relative velocity doing? Not great. Let's see if we can adjust that slightly. Take the opportunity to adjust our bearing while we're at it. Slow things way down for that, because that's usually the best way to do bearing adjustments, I have found. There we go. Even though, I mean, we got that sideways velocity down, even without significant problems with our bearing. Although I guess this just really hides my true bearing and velocity, right? Because it's not like we changed our direction of flight. We just pointed our ship in a slightly different direction. So now we're flying in not the same direction that we're pointing. Oh well. Whatever. What do we got? We got 2,000 kilos of delta V. Oh, no. We've got 9 kilometers per second of delta V. That's pretty great. Which is, 2,700 kilos of RCS. Really? I mean, we have like 8 full nitrogen cans. Wow, these are like 360 each. So not quite 8 full ones, but 8, but mostly full ones. Because if they were all full, then we'd be looking at about 2,400 kilos, 2.4 tons. And we were only seeing 2.1, right? Wait. Math. 4 times 8 is 32, not 24. That's 4 times 6. My bad. Okay, so we're in good shape. And, yeah, this whole pressure depressurization thing is going all right, too. So, yeah. I think we're in good shape. Well, we're not in good shape because of the whole depressurization thing. I'm really kind of annoyed by that, as a matter of fact. But that is a thing that we can accomplish or work on, primarily with these 2 pumps running. And like battery-wise, we're doing okay. We never finished putting up that cooler. Okay, so let's finish putting up that cooler. Then let's work our way back to the nav console, I guess. I don't know. Let's see, out of task. Nice. Reinstalling, no problem. Oh, we also need to put down some conduits, don't we? So cooler, then conduits, then 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe we've got 4 in our pocket right now. We do have 4 in our pocket right now. Perfect. So now, yeah, finish installing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Addition. Oh, I guess we're gonna go repair that intake for a little bit, which is fine. We'll need to repair it eventually anyway. And we've got another 40-ish minutes before we crash. Although we also do need to remember to slow down. So that's not exactly ideal, but, whatever. Control panel. Auto. Sensor input signal. Done. we are now good, I think? Are we? I don't know. We're using a temperature gas, 296 Kelvin. Okay. I don't think we're using a bunch. I don't think I can change the cutoffs, which I'm kind of annoyed by, right? Because I feel like I just set it between like 293 and because 295 is going to be room temp, right? So I'd probably set it to like 293 to 300. Personally, I don't mind it being a little bit extra toasty. Especially since I don't have roommates and I can always just take off my pants. In general, strongly recommend not having roommates solely for the reason that you can take off your pants. Just like it's a great feeling, especially you can come home from work, take off your work pants. Oh, it's great. Get nice and breezy. Although, of course, being temporary or possibly permanent, I don't know. Future, what the future holds. But current northerner, that also does mean that things are chilly. So I don't actually keep my pants off very long, but that's what pajama pants are for. Now, burning all of your money on fuel. You know what's kind of crazy? I got a water bill today, and there's like, so my water bill was literally, I had like $8 worth of water for the month, right? The water itself, the charge for the water was $8, water and sewer. But like, there's a $50 fee to stay connected to water and like a $50 fee to stay connected to sewer, right? My water bill was like $100, even though I only used like $8 worth of water. It was crazy. Do not recommend getting water bills or paying. Well, no, I guess I shouldn't say that. I recommend paying your bills on time, because if you don't, then well, some people are going to get pissed, and the kind of people that get pissed at you when you don't pay your water bills are the kind of people that can cause you real big problems, being that they are generally state... oh boy, that was the wrong button to push, wow. They are generally state actors and therefore have a legitimate monopoly on violence, let's put it that way. Because that is what defines a state. Wow, I'm about to start a rant. That's not a rant that we need to start with, well, we are so close to the end of the episode, because time-wise, we should probably be ending this episode. Unfortunately, we did not get the flotilla. We'll do that next episode. Yeah, I mean, we're almost there, right? 15 minutes out. Just need to slow down a bunch and not burn to the side a huge amount. We literally just burned like 1% of our RCS, which is nothing. It's only 1%, so whatever. Like, share, subscribe, do all those fun YouTube things, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!